Oh, right. Kutch just brought this up, and I'd seen it before. Gammamon is actually a virus. We have a main throw tag Digimon that's a virus type. I feel vindicated.
Finally.
Gamma.
Gilmon.
Oh, right. I can't see.
He doesn't count.
The problem is that he turns into a Royal Knight, so I never associate him with being a virus type. Well, this is the second one then. This is 2 out of what, 9 now? 8 or 9? I'm trying to.
Well, I mean, like, at least 3 of them have been variants on Greymon, so they're all just kind of vaccine because of that.
First crab of the day. Alright, the chat's,
Crab of the day.
Yeah, no.
Oops, crab.
Also, I was just talking about builds because, Smug, I think you did say you want to be let know when I buy stuff like Trojan.
Yeah, I did. I do like you telling me when you buy things.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just...
Well, everyone did roll recovery after that last fight, right?
I don't think we did. I think we had to like
did?
jet,
yeah,
didn't we?
We had to jet. So go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess you guys should roll recovery first. Get that out of the way. And pray, because some of you, oh boy, that fight was unkind. You guys. But
good job, Yagamo.
oh right, you did win, and you did pick up the
What the?
thing.
Well, we won.
Yeah, we won something. We picked up like a Dragon Ball Z Power Scouter.
Oh,
And that's
Kudamon
that's
cucked
as much as
again.
I remember.
Kudamon keeps getting.
Once.
Well, the fight's over,
I was
so
impressed.
he's fine.
Let's see. And
We
this is
also have a
why.
new best friend.
Yeah, cool.
Crabmon, he
We
was
also have
removal.
this.
I don't think Sistermon
Eh.
took any damage.
No,
Pure cheese.
I don't think so. GG, easy no re, says the Sistermon.
Sistermon with guns that don't actually work like regular guns.
Exactly.
She just has fancy ammo.
He's got the like that one sniper character from Overwatch. Old lady who can heal you by shooting you. I don't know. I don't play Overwatch. I'm a boomer if you couldn't tell. I play Team Fortress 2. I'm a real OG.
Healing bullets.
Where we come from, the only healing bullets we have heal sentry guns. Oh well, I guess there's the crossbow, technically, but like, unless you're a god medic and you just have resigned yourself to having to play medic every game because your team is 3 snipers and 4 spies, you're not gonna use the crossbow. You're gonna be there with the one heavy player or the one demo player with your meta gun up his ass, healing him the whole game because he's the only one with an unusual and everyone else is wearing a gibbous. Meanwhile, half the other team is sniper staring into the sky, spinning in circles, constantly no-scoping you across the map with perfect headshots because bots. They fixed that. Like, they did a lot, like, the last update fixed a lot of that anyways. Yeah, so with, everyone all healed, I'm gonna pull up this, and so... last time, you guys, headed out north to make your way to your next series of destinations you had in mind, which were, I believe, in order. You decided to head to where Venusmon is first, then seek out Banchoulillymon, and finally head up north back to Yukiagamon's home territory.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think that's the order you guys settled on, right?
Yeah, we're going.
Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure we drop by Venusmon's temple, look for Banchoulillymon in the north. Yeah, that sounds right. This all sounds correct. It's been a wild week.
Your guys' plan. Feel free to correct me or change your mind. But
I mean, the order of operations look right.
That's what I.
Yeah.
Mad Leomon shut up and then got owned. Dino Gun evolved into Nun Gun. These are my notes, by the way.
They're
keep
good
my
notes.
I keep my notes in shorthand, and I make them funny so that I actually remember what happened.
God, they're fantastic.
And Kyubimon showed up to help in quotes, even though Kyubimon really didn't do anything. Kyubimon pulled the tuxedo mask.
He distracted them, and
Kyubimon showed up
big
at the
guy.
very end, blew something up. I think it was the Sealsdramon.
My work here is
And-
done, but you didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, pretty much. It set Sealsdramon on fire, and then it just I don't know what happened to it afterwards.
Cal picked up.
Sealsdramon got set on fire, and then Mad Leomon was like, "Mission failed. We'll get him next time."
Yeah,
And,
that's basically what happened.
Yes, this is correct. I remember the sound effect and everything.
And then he grabbed all of his toys and went home.
Yep.
But it turns out the door to his house explodes.
I wish the door to my house explodes. Shit.
So we can't follow. Not that we would want to, because he handed us our asses. And we learned a very important lesson. That
Yep.
Armor is
sometimes it's better to just let your friends die than to die with them.
important.
Yeah, you did learn that.
Oh
We
no.
learned the important lesson.
Oh god,
of
it's gonna be
let's
Axel
hope
all over
someone
again. Where
decides to make this
Takashi
people.
learns nothing.
No, he learned a very important lesson. It's not
Ah.
always important to protect your friends.
Oh my god. Ah, so he's so his isekai is gonna be more redo the healer. Gotcha.
Well,
Oh no!
look,
Oh,
man.
no.
That was a doomed situation no matter how I sliced
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
no,
I
I
did.
know. I'm just fucking with
Because
you.
I went in
I'm
for
just-
the block, and then oh yeah, my follow-up attack still killed him anyway. So you shouldn't have went in for that block,
Ah.
because going in for that block left you with not enough hit points to deal with the next guy down in the turn order list, who smacked you back down into Crabmon. Because if I didn't go for that block, I could have survived that hit, and then it was my turn next, and I could have hit him with a big combat monster attack. But, you know. So it's not always important to go for that intercept. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Also, Cal found a scouter.
Yep.
Insert your favorite joke about power levels being meaningless here.
Yeah, we'll wait until Yukiagumon can be Sorcerymon again to get that examined.
Hey.
It's a scouter. Put it on your head.
Well, I mean,
Go.
Press the button. It's not rocket science.
You don't know.
So Fury.
Doesn't even fit on your head. It was made for a Digimon.
Yeah, no, it fits on your head.
Okay.
Well, at least fit on Cal because Cal is tall.
Must be
Also,
one of those adjustable ones.
Yukiagumon is the only one here that can fucking read.
No, the
So we
Digimon
got
can
it.
read. He's the only one who can translate it to the
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah, he can't. He's the only one who can logically make sense of it. The rest of them, they can read it. It's just they're not quite bright enough to sort of play translator.
so that's why we need Sorcerymon to actually read the user manual and tell us what it does.
Well, Agumon could do the same, can't he?
Well, you said with technician on stuff like that.
Oh, right.
it's
Well,
partly-
I said technician with. Yeah, I meant like from like manipulating technician, but like.
Okay, yeah, but I was just thinking since this is an item that came from a champion level Digimon.
Oh,
I
right.
think
I
we
did say
should-
that. Sorry, I didn't write that in my notes. Thank you for remembering. Yeah. So yeah, once he's back to Sorcerymon, you'll easily be able to just. It like
Yeah.
I don't
And
predict
then-
like I don't predict you roll it like what's your modifier with Sorcerymon like 10?
It's a couple ranks of technician. It's like +8 now.
Yeah, it's like 8 plus 8 on top of his brains divided by 2, so it's like a 12 or something.
14.
14. Yeah, so it's like a base 17. Like, yeah, all right, yeah, great. If you roll triple ones, you'll fail the check. But like, again, it's like you're reaching the point where it's like, I can just like that's what I do. I compare your base modifier +3. It's like there's no point in making you roll a skill check on something you're good enough to pass with just a 3. But anyways, so everyone's rolled heals, and there's also a giant yellow elephant in the room.
Way to talk about Kudamon.
Oof.
Yeah. Or Kudamon. Well, I mean,
Well, Kudamon's more silver. It's the bullet that's yellow.
Kudamon is the bullet.
Joke.
That's the secret.
Oh. Oh, it's one of those things.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't care to open the reference book to check.
Me neither.
I don't think so, but anyways, yeah. Calvin will approach the fox.
Did Sister Mondoir fire Kudamon for a sweet team attack?
Hmm.
That'd
Get
be
back
cool.
to me on that in an actual combat situation.
Okay. I mean, neither of them are my Digimon, so it's not my call.
I mean, Kudamon's got charge attack, so I mean, movement is part of the attack. I mean, I'm sure I can think of something situational for that. But it would be really funny. Oh, hey, Sister One might actually be able to deal damage for once.
Are you sure about that?
Kudamon hits relatively hard.
Relatively, emphasis on the relative.
Yeah, for a rookie.
You know what else is relative? Motion. Like being fired out of a gun.
Alright, you've approached the
Boom!
fox. It's just sort of staring at you. It hasn't said anything.
That's science.
Calvin just kind of like lifts up a hand to try and wave peacefully. Hello, thank you for helping us.
The fox nods and says, "Didn't attack me on sight, so you aren't like the other one."
Nah.
Enemy of his is an enemy of mine. Well, friend of mine. Sorry, other way around. My brain. Look, hey guy, look. You forgive me. I forgive me. I had to drive on the interstate twice today, and believe you me, the state I'm in, everyone drives like psychos. My brain's a little scrambled between that and rough sleep. So
Yeah, no, I feel
you know what I meant.
I deal with massholes on the highway. I know the feel.
Basically, the enemy of my enemy is my friend is the sentiment I intended for her to get across.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
You are enemies with him, therefore you are not her enemy.
Gal actually goes, didn't attack on sight. Are you the other fox we saw last night?
It nods.
Ah, do you have a human?
It shakes its head no.
Huh. Thought they needed one of these things to do that.
What's Yuki Agumon's base modifier? Means checks.
Let me double check that.
How many ranks of technician does he have?
2.
That's +4, right?
+8 actually.
Right, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was +4, +2, my bad. So that's a minimum 8. What's his brains?
Brains is 8.
Ooh, that's 12, 15. Yeah, I'd say that 14's an average. It's common knowledge. Yuki Agumon would know that, Digimon can evolve naturally. It just usually takes way more time and a lot of fighting.
Yeah, no, so yeah, Yuki Agumon kind of speaks up. Well, actually, you're incorrect. Digivolution does occur, usually over time with aging, and then for some higher forms, it requires a level of combat experience. I mean, everyone we'd meet be rookie levels if you needed Digivice for Digivolution.
Well, I mean, cause like, yesterday, it was like, different. I meant the sudden Digivolution. Obviously.
Would it also be common knowledge just that some Digimon that can Digivolve can have control of going back and forth?
Yes.
Alright. So Yuki Agumon once again responds, no, plenty of Digimon can control going back and forth between forms once they've Digivolved.
Oh.
What you do with Crabmon, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I figured I could do that because we got this thing. Holds up the Digivice.
You know, I actually thought the same. I mean, I didn't do the whole evolution thing, but I thought we were the ones who could do that, you know, chosen guys, all the stuff. Seemed kinda magical to me.
You can do it faster, like
They're like
you've
dopey.
been able to, multiple of us have been able to achieve champion in a few days, when that normally takes years.
Well, I suppose that's pretty cool as well, yeah. I'll take it.
That makes sense. I get it now.
But I don't
Regardless.
go.
And
But I
it's
don't
back to
get to-
talking to the fox.
Yeah, as you're talking about this, Cal notices the, a bit of a look in his eyes. A little bit of discomfort at the discussion of evolution. Means of.
Anyway, so you were fighting that guy too. Just don't like him? Did he try and do that whole superior alpha Digimon thing to ya?
Can you just ask someone, Cal?
Roll me a persuade check. Oh, did that go through?
Oh yeah, I heard you say it. I'm just
Mumbled, sorry. I was just
I
like,
heard you say well, persuade. I'm just going a little slow on it.
no, don't
That's,
worry
you know,
about it. I was just, I wasn't sure that one mumbled it too much.
That's not bad.
That is not bad at all.
It's literally all fours.
The Fox Digimon says, it was thanks to him that my village was destroyed.
Oh.
So he's definitely evil, okay. Check that one off the list.
The Fox Digimon sort of paws at the ground angrily and says, in a cold tone, that's the reason I've reached this stage. I'm what's left of my village.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of like looks over to the side, scratches the back of his head.
This is worse than we thought. I don't know how much more we can do other than what we're already doing, but...
Well, it doesn't seem like what we are already doing is doing much at all, if you get what I mean.
Well, isn't that
I
kind of
mean-
why we're going out, finding the Banchos? So we can be more than what we are currently? 'Cause
Yeah.
we are not hot stuff.
Yeah, I got that one myself.
And we've at least gotten to a point where it seems he doesn't want to try and fight us on his own.
Oh. After I got his shoulder good that last time. I think he learned his lesson.
Yeah, I think most would take exception to having an entire knife beetle lodged into their shoulder. Anyway, sorry, we're getting distracted talking amongst ourselves. Yeah, no, we've encountered him once or twice. Right now, we're just trying to get to the Temple of Venusmon.
The fox nods and says, I can show you the way.
Yeah, that would be
Can't
nice.
thank you enough.
Yeah, thank you.
The Digimon leaps over the group, looks back and tells you to keep up, and heads off.
All right.
Oh no, more running.
Paramon is just the giddiest boy.
Caramon can
Like,
probably keep pace, actually.
Caramon is probably like, oh, is it race? We racing, boys.
What's Caramon's speed?
11 is his base speed.
11. In that... Is that right? Damn, he's got speedy, doesn't he?
He's got speedy,
And instinct.
that, the level 5 perk, the
Right,
agility
yeah, he's
5
just
perk.
fast, yeah. So he's
Yeah,
actually,
he's just
actually
quick.
very easily able to keep up with Cubimon. However, anyone whose movement is less than 10 is going to have a tough time. Also, is Sistermon staying as Sistermon now? I need... that's the question I need to ask. Is that the new base form, or...
Yes, because
Alright.
one, actual hands, and two, not being associated with the D Brigade anymore.
Yeah, they're a D Brigade, all right.
Dang.
Deep. Christ,
Somebody was gonna make the joke some point.
That's fair.
It was only inevitable. Yeah, so poor Crabmon and his speed of 5.
Oh no.
Pick him up.
Yeah, I think the kid is actually going to have to carry him.
Crab under one arm, spear in the other hand. Oh my god, crab shield.
Crab shield.
Crab
That's
just
messed up.
latches onto your arm.
Yuki Agumon has a movement of 7, and holy shit, Cal has a movement of 3. What determines human movement
Your
again?
Agility.
Agility.
Plus
Survival?
Agility plus survival. Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Oh.
sense. He has
Which
0 in
again,
survival. and
Survival's
3
one of
agility.
that's one of those things where I get why they did it, so that all the combat stats aren't lumped into one group, but on the other hand, it's
Kind of weird.
Again, yeah, like if this wasn't like if I wouldn't just run this rules as written, like one of my common house rules is I just swap that out for athleticism, but we're using skill expansions, so you'll be fine. Yeah, Cal is unfortunately tailing the group, but yeah, eventually, you come across what appears to be a small village surrounding a large temple styled similar to the others you've seen so far.
Well, it seems we finally made it. Oh, in one piece.
Out of breath.
All right. That was a workout.
You tell me.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Cal is
You
the-
didn't have to carry a whole metal crab the way here.
Just kind of leaning on each other, just going,
we are traded for nature walking.
A mixture of sort of animal-like Digimon and a couple little orange potatoes. Cubimon. You get some looks, but like, they're just more like, what is this, than fear or anything.
Everyone's like, hey, look at this circus clowns coming in for the show.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll awkwardly wave to the locals.
They just sort of stare at you curiously and then go back to work. They
Gone
do.
better, could have gone worse.
There's,
Yeah,
a
they
cou-
could have attacked us.
there's a couple little plots of what appears to be meat on a bone sticking out of the ground. A couple little shops here and there.
Not much of a hero's welcome, but I guess they don't got any idea who we are.
Yeah, you can say that. So I guess let's just head to the temple?
You think we can rest there? Or-
Probably.
Let's hope.
I mean, we can at least sit on the steps.
That's not much resting at all, but I'll take what I can. And I mean, anyway, we are here to talk with Venusmon, so we should head over there right away, shouldn't we?
I guess. I don't think we got much to do in the village.
Stock up on rations or possibly medicine, although doesn't seem like that big of a village, if you get me.
Yeah, they might not have much to sell.
Please stick their meat in the ground.
No, actually, it's a meat farm. We grow the meat.
I'm sorry, what?
But the meat comes from. Okay, that's fine.
This is
Where do you think meat comes from?
Off the ground.
Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it.
You humans sure got some strange customs.
Custom, it's a difference in physical things, I guess. Don't worry about it. I guess this is more reassuring than trying to figure out what we were eating.
Yagumon raises a claw. Is it the human custom to not be taught about how the sausage gets made?
You could say that, I suppose. I mean, I wouldn't know what they're made of. So. Yeah, but that should drop the topic right away.
Your human schools could really use some renovation then.
Yeah, people say that all the time.
To the temple, and then we'll look around and do some shopping.
Mm-hmm. But before that, what is our fox friend doing?
Just sort of loitering, I suppose.
Because I would like Gudamon to ask something to him, but
Okay.
if he could, I mean. So if he can, Gudamon would get near him and ask him first of all.
That is correct.
It's a her.
It is a her.
Okay, sorry.
It's a her. It's a her with a very sort of husky voice, but it is a female.
Okay, sorry. So he would near her and then ask, so Now that we are at the village, are you going to stay here?
She shakes her head no, and I'll continue traveling as I have, fighting them when I can.
I see. If you would, I'm sure you could find a place among us, which we could use someone like you. How do you say it? At our side. He's a bit nervous. It's always.
All right. Roll persuade. Well, it's Kudamon, so he rolls. I think that's brains.
Yeah, I mean it's Jack said it's not going to do it, but he would try anyway. So range, you said, or would it be the equivalent to beat?
Yeah, bit. Sorry, I'm used to Yuki Agamon making the checks, not you.
Come on.
No offense. It's just.
It's just.
The Cubimon hesitates for a moment, but is certain.
Well, I would think so, but it's not. You didn't do it. If you feel uncomfortable with us, I mean, I also felt I'm a bit uncomfortable among the humans at first. They are, let's say, weird bunch. But alright, I will be honest. That is not what I wanted to ask you. In truth, I wanted to ask you about what exactly happened to you to evolve. I know it's a hard topic, but I'm kinda worried about it myself.
Yes, what you mean by that? By what
Well,
happened?
Well, you see, we are supposed to be on a quest to defy the Metal Empire, but I've been feeling the battles are getting a bit harder as we go along, and I fear I won't be able to keep up with my partners. Most of them have already found a way to get to higher stages, and I fear I won't be able to.
Afraid there's nothing much I can tell you, unless you'd rather watch them die.
I want to evolve just so I don't watch them die.
She sort of shakes her head and says, "Then there's not much I can say to help you. Sorry."
No problem. It's not your fault at all. Thank you anyway, and sorry for wasting your time.
You guys were heading to the temple then, or?
Yeah. That was all he wasn't to us.
It's just letting Kudamon have their little scene.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright. So you head forward and reach the stairs, and upon stuff down here, back.
Alright. Oh boy. Stairs.
Big stair.
Oh no. There's.
Yuki Agumon's one weakness, stairs.
He's got stumpy little legs. Don't bully.
He's the Bill of the group. Come on, Bill, it's good for your cardio.
He's good for you.
I hate stairs. Princess of the group. Fucking. Yep, those sure are stairs, and at the top you see more doors, same as the other temple, and a couple of bipedal armored dog knights seem to be standing guard with large giant spear things.
You
Those
know,
in the end.
I don't think I'm gonna get used to this. It still gives me the creeps, man.
Stairs?
Yeah, the stairs, that's what I meant. No, I mean the temple. Like,
Alright, so where do I get a
don't know.
model kit of those things?
Well, honestly, Takeshi, I'm surprised you didn't automatically ask where you could get one of those drill lances.
Oh, well, I know where I can get one of the drill lances. From those guys. That's obvious. I can put that much together. I'm not stupid, you know.
Fucking temple guy.
I don't
Cal's
think
just
they're going to be willing to
slowly
part.
Cal's just going slowly up the stairs and turns back and's like, well, Yuki Agumon, you coming? Yuki Agumon just goes, nope, nope. And actually, like, seems to be moving their claws over their leg, which suddenly little sparks come out. Consider this a no. And suddenly does a great leap up a few of the stairs at once. This is purely me showing that I bought Jumper for Yuki Agumon last time. So Yuki Agumon just magicked their legs to jump.
Follow, and yep. So as you go up the stairs, again, you get up top, you see the giant dog knights. Seem to be standing guard. And they are big.
Oh, they're big.
Like, they're bigger than lobster.
Lobster's big.
Lobster's pretty big.
so do we ask Etienne or do we ask one of these guys for permission first? Just saying,
No
I'm
idea.
not going to go up to one of them.
Well, someone's got to.
You offering?
I'm not scared of them.
Takashi steps up, they cross their spears in front of the doors. The one on the right says, "Halt, knave! Where be you going?"
I'm Takeshi Yamada, one of the chosen warriors, called here by Homerus. Holds up the Digivice.
Great to look. The one on the right nods, the one on the left, and it goes inside and closes the door behind it. Comes back out a minute later and nods to the other one, and it nods to you, and the door is open.
Thank you, brave knights. I guess it's gonna stand there or what? I can't keep these doors open all day.
I'm coming.
We're coming.
Better than expected.
I was expecting a bit more pomp and circumstance on this one.
Again, you come into another sort of temple structure. It's similar in design to the others, though this one seems to have a lot more white fabric strewn about and a couple of deliberate holes in the ceilings letting light in. There are birds, just like normal birds. You're flying around. One of them, upon your entrance, leaves its perch and flies over to what appears to be a rather tall blonde woman seated in a throne at the other end of the room. The holes in the ceiling specifically designed to shine light upon her. She catches the bird on her finger.
Look how magic.
I'm sorry, did we just meet an actual Disney princess?
Oh boy.
Wanna ask her to the face? She's right there.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Well, I mean, I'll take her over the gold knight. It's less scary, at least.
I mean, I'd rather
Alright.
have her than the giant beast man that we had to deal with like a few hours ago.
Yep.
It's for sure.
Way nicer to look at.
Venusmon looks over to you and says, I've been expecting you. You have questions?
Yeah.
A couple.
A few, and Cal actually pulls out his camcorder, of course.
She makes sort of a gesture, sort of like, well, then ask away.
Oh. What happened to the last group of humans that came through here?
Alright, that one's gonna... I'm gonna need you to make me a persuade check.
Good start.
Look. Pressing questions.
That is a big question.
Well, if Takashi gets suddenly smote, we'll at least have it on camera.
Play it at his funeral.
I have great friends here.
Hey, that was out of character.
Poor Takashi forced to make a roll he sucks at finally. Oh, okay, never mind. Damn. Someone's rolling hot today. Alright.
You were saying what?
Yeah.
The dice.
Every time I belittle Cap, every time he rolls like a god. I'm like, so I run a Bleach game on Wednesdays, and they got into this big brawl, do some stuff that happened, and he goes after like a boss level character, like end game boss, and who has like no movement. Is just how the system works, but I'm like, he goes and describes this very elaborate attack, and I'm like, hope you've got some fate dice. Basically inspiration works a little differently. And he's like, and I don't need, because he pulls a full 13, and the thing he's hitting pulls a 0. Nothing. No defense. And just one-shots, and it's just like, what the fuck? And he's like, that I don't need, and it was just like, yeah, so every time I'm like, I don't know about that, Chief. He just pulls a win. He's figured out the cure to the Dice Devil. Just unabashed confidence. No fear, no pain.
No fear, no pain, only victory.
Yeah, there it is, that's the one. Yeah, oh man. But yeah, she looks you over for a minute. And says, there was no other group. There was only one other human. One that you've met.
Oh.
Soul that we misunderstood and underestimated.
Well, now in the back of the mind, Cal's just thinking, so it's not even that he lost a team, he's getting less tragic and more just an asshole by the moment.
And she has the exact same thought!
That...
So much for his sad backstory.
Nah, he's on that Sigma grind set.
He's on that Sigma grind.
Jeez. Jesus.
Oh, God. But no,
I mean, I'm not sure what the final boss of the Mega Man X games has to do with this.
Well, you know, he's just trying to become a super virus so he can constantly infect things and get more powerful.
He already is the super virus.
Yeah, he's trying to hack into the Pentagon.
Yep. Shit! There goes the entire game. Spoiled the entire game. Well, it's over. You call it here. You spoiled the entire plot. It's over. No, I'm just fucking with you. No, no. Venusmon says we'd hope that by granting him that power, he would be able to stop the Metal Empire. However, that power reflected his true self. Doing so turned him into a monster. He proceeded to blame us for it and join the Metal Empire instead. Needing a solution to both God damn it, Cap, you can't type that in the middle of his true self. God damn. Anyway,
I didn't want to say it out loud.
No,
Ruin it.
You already did. Sorry. It's not. No, I'm not blaming you. I can't keep it together because you keep posting funny shit. Yeah, fair. Anyways, no, she says that, as a result, we had Homeros find people who we could trust. I had qualities of note and qualities of virtue. All of you. Rather than empowering you as we did him, we found Digimon willing and able to fit with each of you.
Yeah. Look, I know it's a little rude to ask, but had none of you tried fighting him yourself and, like, taking him in?
Venusmon frowns and says, well, we could certainly attempt that. It's not as if the Metal Empire has been resting on its laurels. I will warn you now, if you think that he is the greatest threat you will face, you're sorely mistaken. Deep within the heart of the Metal Empire is a powerful Digimon being used as a tactical machine. Name is Mugandramon.
And you just kind of expect us to fight that one?
She waves her hand dismissively. By the time it becomes a concern, should you use wisdom instead of raw fury and strength like he did, you will be prepared. That much I'm confident.
And what if they just decide to send out this tactical option, like, preemptively at us?
Venusmon shakes her head and says, that is not its purpose. She hesitates, thinks for a moment. I believe you understand the concept of a supercomputer, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I called it
Definitely.
a tactical machine, I meant so literally.
Oh.
It uses its enhanced intelligence to process outcomes and try and make plans for them. But that's where you come in. Your chaotic nature makes it difficult for it to predict.
Right. That makes sense.
At that, actually, Cal kind of like rubs his chin with the hand on holding the camcorder. So you're saying it's literally a computer running it? Okay, so I'm spitballing here. Yuki Agumon is a sorcerer. Like, I think they literally turned. You literally turned into something called Sorcerymon. Yes, I mean yes. So their magic affects machines. Would if we got them good enough at magic, if we could get a Sorcerymon to the machine, could we just like turn it off with a spell?
Venusmon shakes her head. You misunderstand. It's not simply a machine. Mugendramon is a Digimon, like me, or one of you. She
He
nods.
can turn
to the
himself
partner
back on.
Yeah, at that comment, she does nod. However,
I'm gonna need a bigger crab.
Venusmon muses, it might not be impossible to use it. If you're clever enough, you might be able to present it with a logic problem that either distracts it long enough to halt its processes, or simply confuses it to the point where it can no longer do its dedicated task.
So infect it with a paradox.
Venusmon nods.
We're gonna have to make you a bigger crab.
I mean, that's simplistic, but at the same time, if we have a big enough crab to hold it down, it'll give us time to, well, do the magic whammy paradox or whatever it is we gotta do.
How'd you fight? Oh, this vacation got way better!
Dog's pair of claws, we need a bigger crabmon. Exactly. Venusmon says that you're free to rest in this village here around her temple while you recover. Tells you that you're seeking Banchoulillymon. You'll find her to the north. It's kind of hard to miss her grove. After all, it is a rather large expanse within a large open plain.
That's good. Hopefully her test won't be as bad as Bancho Stingmon's test.
We can only hope.
And now you've spoken it into an existence, and lo, it shall be worse.
Maybe not.
She'll have us playing Sudoku, I bet.
Oh, Sudokus are easy.
Bill says Sudoku.
It's a number puzzle.
Oh, I like number puzzles.
So like algebra.
No, it's way easier than algebra. It's just like a 9x9 box of numbers. Not 9x9. Yeah,
anyway,
9x9. Anyway, I'll show you later.
Thank you, Venusmon, for the offer to let us rest. While we're here, be sure to let us know if there's any help we can do.
Venusmon nods and thanks you. Don't have any more questions. You guys will have the time to sort of rest, recover, and reach back to your base stages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In music, insert in music here.
Right.
You did so. Get back.
Real quick.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So yeah, we're all gonna rest up.
Yep.
Yep.
Back to normal. Back to your base stages.
Alright, let's get Yuki Agumon off screen. Ah, thank you.
Back to tip-top shape.
Was anyone gonna check the town, see if there's anything at the shops or anything?
Yeah, you're free to do. You've got a little bit of downtime, so.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
check around the town.
Yeah, might as well check out the shops.
A couple of meat shops, you know, a general store, that sort of thing. Very basic, simple shops.
I will purchase a couple of meats.
All right.
Same.
Same price as usual. Go ahead and add the meats. Remove the money from your sheep.
Yep.
Cal's just gonna do the gather information thing I've been having Cal do in each town. So the
Hey, what
perception,
information
all
is
that
it? What is he looking for specifically?
Any extra info on Banchoulillymon the townspeople might know, and if there's any problems going around.
You don't even need to roll for this one. They don't really know anything about Banchoulillymon. The only problems they've had are the Metal Empire's been patrolling a bit more frequently, but because Venusmon's here, they've generally avoided this place.
Alright, that's good. Oh, and I feel at some point when the group's together, once Yuki Agumon's back to Sorcerymon, they'd go, anyways, I think I have enough energy back now. If anyone had anything they wanted enhanced, I could try again.
Nobody else wants to. Oliver will hand him his lance, his beer, whatever.
Just doing the same thing, then you don't need to make a check. You already know how to do it. If you want to try and roll for something different, you will have to make a check.
I don't know. Do you want Oliver just to have a returning one just like Takashi, or do you want to see about getting a new effect?
I mean, a returning one is always cool, but I'm kinda curious as well about what it can do. Oliver will be curious too, so something new, I suppose.
Alright.
And if it is a really bad roll, you spend it here and you get good rolls from now on, so it's a win-win situation.
God, I wish that's how this worked.
Yeah. That's
I want to believe that's how it
good
works.
optimistic thinking. Hey, it works for Takashi. Oh, damn.
Holy shit.
Holy
Six,
shit.
six, six.
The Ultra Spear.
Yeah,
Great success.
Okay. So
Don't want to trade?
Sorcerymon focuses on it, and this time, when he finishes, the tip of the spear bursts into flames. This spear, when it deals at least 2 damage, applies the burning effect for 1 round. But while that effect is active, said Digimon cannot be affected by any other effects. Well, you know, damaging ones. So, like, you can't stack it with poison, and it automatically overwrites any other burn effects. So.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, right. You can only have 1 target at a time active with the burn effect. Though, if you make a new attack, you can choose whether or not to apply it.
Yeah, my end.
So you know, if you change your mind and you're like, all right, I burned this guy. Okay, I want to burn this guy now. can, but it ends the burn on the other guy, and if he hasn't taken the burn damage, he just doesn't take the burn damage.
All right. Cool.
Right. And then besides that, you said I didn't need Sorcerermon to roll to examine the scouter.
No, he does, but the chances are you have to roll triple ones to fail this check. It's just you're one off. Given you rolled 32, I mean... Yeah, okay, the scouter is not usable by the Digimon, but when used by a human, once per combat you can pick a target and find out its stats. And, basically you get to take a peek at the character sheet. But, only once per fight. Only on one target.
And I'm guessing the text it will give will be eligible to the human.
Yeah. You've got Sorcerermon with you, so you know. He's adept
so Sorcerermon. Yeah.
In fact, with his abilities in that role, he could probably modify it so that it outputs in a language you can understand. So don't worry about it.
Who wants to have the scouter in their inventory?
Probably not me. I take too many hits, it might break.
I do need to make
you're
it clear. It is it shows you their current stats. So if you use it and you change their stats with modifiers or something, or they take damage or whatever, you know.
So you have to be really smart to use it, to do the math in real time.
Well, yeah, but it does give you a slight edge against tougher opponents.
I mean,
don't get mad if you see something powerful.
Okay.
They cry a little bit.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah.
I was just saying because during human turns, a lot of the time Cal is directing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this still gives you an edge.
Yeah.
I can hold on to it if no one else wants to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because Oliver also has a shitload of things.
Yeah, Oliver's got his spear.
So, yeah.
Juliet's
and even without it, he can do a lot of stuff, so...
I know, I'm just kind of existing.
That's
I'll take it. I'm vibing.
Alright, so I guess while they're talking, your character, expresses interest in Sorcerermon says, alright, just give me a second. And hands the scouter over to Mikhail and is like, don't worry, it took me a bit, but I was able to modify it so any readouts you get will be in a language you understand.
Oh, that's very useful, thanks. And he kind of just puts it on and is like, okay, now real question. How stupid do I look right now with this on my face?
You look cool.
I feel like a 2-bit... I feel like a 2-bit villain from some shonen manga in like the 70s.
Don't worry about it. At least 2 people here are wearing their jackets as capes.
Again, it's a little less Dragon Ball-y and more like circular. Like it looks like Seals Dramon's Scouter Eye.
Okay. I have to look at a picture of Seals Dramon because it's been that minute.
That blue
thank
thing.
you for having
Yeah,
that.
there aren't any good-sized pictures of Seals Dramon. I'm sorry.
There's not a lot of good-sized pictures in Digimon.
Bandai hates quality art.
Yeah, they do. Okay, so it's like his full visor, is it, or is it just specifically the blue orb? Is it like a monocle?
It's a monocle. It's a mono eye. It's called Scouter Mono Eye.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Things you didn't know.
it's like a Scouter, but rather than like squared off, it's like rounded with like a metal rim.
Okay. Interesting.
Got a scope.
Yep, it's a mono Scouter. Read the power level of your enemies. It is a simple action to use, which leaves you with a simple action. And the rules say use an item as like a full action, but I think that's kind of silly. Especially because like a lot of the items I've given you are just weapons at this point. You gotta wait for Brodo to be back, so.
I am back.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
I looked over the. I'm not looking at the Discord constantly. Sorry, I looked over and saw BRB, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh no, that was a while.
No, that
ago.
was a while ago. You're right. I just again, I look over there and I'm not checking timestamps. Anyways, yep. So
Just
with
remember,
that
if you
sorted,
ever get-
you've got. You got anything else you want to do? Now's the time.
Let's see.
It's time for more travel.
God.
Yeah. Oh God.
Listen, I go up with one of those drill lances. I'm guessing we are heading out.
No, you can't have a drill lance. They're not going to give you their weapons.
I figured.
Still have your magic spear.
Oh, I know.
But he could have had a magic drill lance.
Yeah. If he was a Jaeger Durulumon.
Just jump
Remember,
them.
whenever you get items, or if you have items on your person, give them the Sorcerymon. He'll make them better.
Yep.
Turn alcohol into super alcohol.
All right. So travel times. Need to.
Oh,
know,
yeah!
I need to know how long. It's you've had time to rest, so you know you probably did all your shenanigans at the end of the other day, and it's probably early morning, 9, 10, 8, 9, somewhere in that. Magically turned your booze into hot sauce. Yes. It's the four kidsifying Ray.
What a horrible spell.
I don't know. If you really like hot sauce, that might be a good spell.
Saban's spicy substitute. This spell can turn any alcohol into hot sauce. The effects of the alcohol remain the same, however. But the drinker believes it is hot sauce.
And I'm guessing we're traveling without Cubimon, yeah. Cubimon's now.
Well, no. Kudamon convinced her to tag along unless you guys... It's up to you guys, but Kudamon passed the check,
Oh,
so...
no.
She wants to
I
stick
am
around.
cool.
She can stick around.
I am cool with having extra firepower.
Yeah. Although, unlike you guys, she can't really maintain Cubimon. Not that long, so... how long are you traveling?
We go with the usual 4 hours.
4 hours, break,
Well,
another 4 hours?
Or do we go
Well,
little?
Yeah.
Since we're hunting to try and find Banchoulillymon's Grove, I was thinking we do it more in 2-hour intervals. So,
Alright.
2 hours, make sure we're on the right path. 2 hours, check
Alright,
again.
And then,
That's
at the end of every 2 hours, I'm gonna do a survival check. From whoever's
Fine.
in front.
All right. Good thing I spent some XP in survival.
Alright, so... Hour 1 is uneventful.
An hour 2.
Hour 2... go ahead and put your characters over here.
It's a death of us. Oop. Oop.
Power of carb.
Down, 1, 2, 3... Lyra, you there? Uh-oh. Lyro?
Pyro.
Uh-oh. Stinky internet. No, it says he's there. He didn't say he was...
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Alright. Second hour, however. It's that time again.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
As
Oof.
Oh wow, I've been attacked.
yeah,
I've just been attacked in the Discord.
yeah. You have, anyways.
Yeah, goddamn.
Oh no. More dinosaurs.
Yep, you run into a patrol of Commandramon. Roll me some initiative.
Well, they did say there was Commandramon patrols going around.
Finally.
Digimon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These initiatives, wow. There's Turner keeps shifting. Oh, I didn't roll theirs. Come on, coincidence. Nope. Okay, I have to. And initiative
That's
for
an idea.
big guy. Ooh,
Come on.
fast. Really is an alpha. Right. Out. That means Michaela and Karamon are up first.
Ooh. For once, I cannot actually reach. This is insane. Let me check turn order real fast. Alright, I got some time. We're gonna do...
Last words.
Yeah, those will be my last words. We're gonna bolster direct accuracy on Karamon.
Alright.
And we are going to try to understand how far we're moving over here.
The closest is 15 out.
I think that's 8.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna move over yonder on the edge of my effective range. Right? Right. And we're gonna do a crazy giggle and hope this just works.
Alright, roll the attack. Ooh, holy hell!
What?
I warned you. I told you
What?
I pulled a Funnymon fall down mode and re-arise. My rolls on that were good. Their rolls are gonna be bad.
Oh, Jesus
First roll
Christ.
is a 0.
That's 13.
That's
the
4
most damage
yeah.
I've done at 4.
It's a solid hit. Alright. Then it's Takashi's turn.
Alright, so.
Clearly, it is time for the lobster medley.
You think you need lobster to deal with these guys?
I don't think I need a lobster to deal with these guys.
2 turns later. I think we need a lobster to deal with these guys.
I mean, unless they decide to be all massive chodes and target down Crabmon. All 6 of them. Which would be super uncool.
I mean, they
Hint,
might.
hint, GM. You know, if you're salty, you just say it.
Which would be super uncool.
Do you think so little of me?
No.
You're not the only one in the front. Karamon's there too.
Oh yeah. And so move.
How's it going?
One action move. The other action hard shell crab, which has charge.
Alright. He has to drop 1 off of this, because he's already died.
Yes. Does he have to drop 2 because he's got a ranged fighter?
Oh, right, yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's not, well, I can always, again, that one I can always drop off the end, but thanks for reminding me.
Ah.
No, it hits. It happened. Wow. Okay.
Guys, it feels good.
It's 1
It
damage.
feels really good.
One whole damage.
To be fair,
And,
he is the toughest one.
No, I'm just happy that we're hitting things for once in our measly lives.
They're rolling. Coming up nothing. Wow.
And Takeshi's gonna move and throw his spear at one of the lesser Commandramon.
Alright. Roll the attack. That's a hit for 2 damage. It's still up.
But the spear comes back.
Yep, the spear comes back.
And it's my turn.
Alright. So this guy, first thing he's gonna do is make a basic attack against Crabmon. He's gonna try and smack him with his backhand. Crab to dodge that. Oh no, Crab takes a whole 1 damage. Then he's gonna try and shoot Karamon.
Okay.
With M16 Assassin. Uh-oh. There's the rolls.
No.
There's the good rolls!
Oh god, here we go. It begins now.
It hits for 6 damage.
Not that bad. 6 damage.
Yep.
Okay, not. Never mind. I looked at my health bar. It is not as fantastic as I once thought. It's not ideal.
It is not ideal, no. But he is out of actions, so it's Juliet and Sister Mon's turn.
So the reason why I want to stick with Sistermon is because I can give even bigger buffs now.
Buffs.
Yeah. Although, as usual, you guys run off in the middle of nowhere, so...
Yeah.
Did you expect anything less?
Based.
I expected to try to go first.
We tried. We tried real hard.
Tried real
Just-
hard. But
Just use your next bonus DP on improved agility 20 times.
Michaela's just... Caramel's just fast.
He's a crack addict. He has problems. We need to get him to rehab.
The ominous black box. And... oh, look, Oliver gets the buff today.
Oh wow, he actually might get the buff, maybe. If he doesn't roll nothing.
Unless I want to try putting... no, all you guys over there too far apart. Yeah, so... I'll have her roll. Which attack is it?
There's a
This
blast,
is
so it does
Holy
affect her
Fury.
too.
Yeah, I always forget that.
That's why I'm reminding you.
Yeah,
No
so...
sense cucking yourself out of a buff if you can help it. Lord knows Sister Mon needs the buffs. No, unless you pump. Ooh.
Judging,
Oh, is that potion?
judging by the
It's a
latest,
two.
It's a 2, isn't it? Because it's an area, right?
It is. It is.
She's in there, so she
My
has
bad.
to roll to try and. Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Oh
Renamon gets a whole fucking
Redamon is ready.
5 turns of that.
Sorcerymon gets
Juliet gets it apparently. And then
A plus
Sister
2.
So probably feel like that's a good turn.
That's okay. Juliet gets the buff.
Yeah.
Juliet can go do the fighting.
Yeah, that's totally gonna happen. She's had only good experiences with getting into fights. Which one do we use for Fury? I don't even know.
No, there it is.
Oh, if you have any busy suck. Okay. And then Sister Mom will swap to defensive stance. Juliet will direct for dodge for Sister Mom. Okay. That'll be my turn.
All
Can you guys
right.
hear me?
Yep, I hear you. All right. So Renamon.
Just making sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and maximum range 8 and 12. I think she's just out of range. Yeah, that puts it right at the end. So that's -1 for every 2, right? That's the penalty, or is it -2 for every 1?
I think it's
No, I
minus
think
one for
it's-
every two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 for, so that would be -2 to this pool. But she's going to, yeah, that's the area. She's going to throw out a Diamond Storm on all of them. Area Blast, Armor Pierce. She takes penalty.
Ooh. Damn.
But could be. Oh right, she gets the bonus from the what is Fury? Accuracy and damage. Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
Accuracy and damage. Yep.
Oh boy.
That's actually 5 successes and 10 damage. Oh boy. Well, I think. Oops, the NPC ally invalidated the encounter. Methinks. Well, we'll see. How many times has he's already dodged? Like he's hit. It's 1 from him. 1. Yeah, so he's at minus.
The alpha had to dodge twice.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
at -2. He would be at -3 if it was melee, but it's not. So takes an armor penalty of 2. That hits for 1 over. That's 11 -7 is 4 damage.
It would be 3 over.
What did? Well, no, she rolled an extra 1. Or I GM rolled it because I'm an idiot. Sorry.
I thought you said 1 damage, but I'm
No,
like,
no,
wait,
no.
it's not
She
8,
deals
it's
10. She has the Fury bonus, and she rolled
Okay,
extra
yeah.
dice, and I forgot to roll them, and I accidentally GM rolled them. But she rolled 5 and a 2.
Ah.
I can just copy paste that. That's
Yep.
that's. It looks like garbage because I copy pasted the roll, but that's how it looks.
Yep. So that's
That is 5. That is 1 over, so that's 11 damage.
4.
So that is 4. Yes. So he gets stabbed with a bunch of razor sharp leaves. Now, oh right, he has to roll at his ram. Hang on.
Yep.
What? And their ram is like his is 2. Roll 2d6. Doesn't change anything. I'll just remember it for the rest of them.
Nope.
This guy's already been hit with the spear, but he gets a 1. So ultimately, it'll. That is the same, but with 1 less armor. He's dead. Nice. Anyways, 1 doesn't have any penalty. He does have an armor penalty. No, he gets turned into a pincushion. If any of them take any 3 or more damage from a single attack, they're just done. They're not. They are mooks.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he gets a +1 bonus to dodge, bodysuit armor. Nope, he's done. This guy. Come on. Where are your rolls? You're getting a +1 to this. All right, let's see. Maybe he survives that. No, he takes more than he takes more than 3. And the last one. Come on, I believe in you, Commandramon. You can do this. He cannot do this. He is also done. Well, oops, I accidentally invalidated the encounter with the NPC ally. My bad, guys. You rolled Persuade to bring it along. This is your fault. Not even as strong as you. It's just Fury boosted. Fury boosted Area Blast Armor Pierce.
Strong combo.
Alright, Cal. There's one left. The sorcerer won't even feel the need to do anything.
Actually, Cal's thinking, hey, Sorcerermon, you think we could just knock that one out and try and learn more about what they're doing around here?
Oh my god.
We haven't really had a good chance where we're this dominating to actually interrogate one, so I'm going to try for that.
Alright.
So it's within the minimum range, so no minuses, because Sorcerermon can just snipe.
Nice.
Bolster direct on accuracy. And we're going to do a... Well, not bolster direct on accuracy yet. I want to make sure the next attack hits. So first, Sorceremon's going to do a non-boosted slow to slow down the alpha.
Alright.
You out of magic.
Fortunately, it misses.
Yeah, so that's going to really eat into its dodges, which is what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
Because now we're doing bolster direct, crystal cloud, non-lethal.
Alright.
Oh Jesus!
Well, yeah, no, he's out. That puts him out cold. Gonna be out for 2 hours.
Carry him?
Are we gonna take his arm like the last one?
He's still alive. He held back.
All right.
So we can still take that arm.
Claps his hands, is like, okay, rad, we can actually, like, interrogate and look one of these over.
What's there to look over?
But it's like one of those alpha Digimon, you know? Crazy guy said he was modifying them.
Aye.
And when it wakes up, we can interrogate it. If they have patrols in the area and stuff, this way we could learn what they're planning.
Is really good thinking.
I got a feeling it ain't gonna talk.
I got
Well-
a feeling it's gonna take some time for it to wake up, because you hit him good, man.
Yeah, no, Sorcerermon, you are... I mean, I was going to say you're a beast, but Renamon, holy shit, that was some impressive work with those diamonds.
Renmon corrects you very briefly. They're leads, actually.
Oh, well, still impressive. Good job. Glad to have you on the team.
Renmon just nods.
And she holds
Yeah,
up Digivice to do the scan thing.
On Renamon, or...
Yes.
Yeah, it is, pull up Wikimon real quick.
Yeah, alright. I
yeah.
can read.
Yeah,
I got it.
basically gives you the Wikimon entry. Level,
Huh.
level, child, type, beastman, attribute data, field, nightmare soldiers.
I think we already know the basic Commandramon info from having a Commandramon.
Yeah.
Well, first, Cal's going to take the rifle from the knocked out Commandramon Alpha.
Okay.
It looks at it and says, so, guns are not really my thing. Anyone want a rifle?
I mean,
I mean,
I
if nothing else, we can sell it later.
Isn't it just part of that thing? Ain't it gonna disappear?
Oh. I mean, if we kill it.
Cal
That's actually
kind of makes the. I don't know. Sorcerermon, how does that work?
Yeah, it is technically part of the Commandramon. But you have to remember, this is an alpha, so... Who knows?
Who knows what's part of it and who knows what's cybernetic?
Yeah, who knows what's going to stay behind if it dies.
Alright, well, first, okay, we just have the gun out of the way now.
Yeah, it's disarmed.
And Sorcerermon's going to attempt to magically scan it.
Okay. What's he looking for? Anything specific?
The details about exactly what kind of alterations are done to an alpha Digimon.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the check, and I'd say this is Firewall. Not Firewall, this is the other one. Do you have
Trojan.
both of them?
No, I just have Trojan.
Yeah, that's the one I meant, sorry. I was thinking of the thing that prevents Trojans.
Yeah, no, Trojan, that's the one. I figured it makes sense for the black mage.
The giant ominous black box is back. Stop making shit up.
Oh, bloody!
I like the idea that Kudamon's the only one who can see past the fourth wall. He's so devout to the gods, he's gained divine insight into the world around him.
Isn't that actually what canon in Elder Scrolls?
That is a long story. In short, yes. In long, no. Achieving Chim is a thing.
Alright, so, something's definitely odd about this code. Normal Digimon code is in binary. This appears to be in an entirely different programming language that even Sorceremon's only sort of barely able to understand.
Oh no. C++.
Oh no. Roll 20 macros. Even worse.
Yeah.
No, but
Sorcerermon has his bottom of his staff planted in the ground and it glows while blue glowing lines go up and down the alpha Digimon, and they're like, okay, this is unnerving. The Digimon's programming language is completely different.
what did they do to him?
So should I snip it?
Wait, programming language? What do you mean? It's like, Sorceremon's like, layman's, the binary is what makes up a Digimon. It's kind of the blueprint for who we are. I don't know if humans have a term like that. And Cal goes, no, wait, you do. So what Sorceremon's saying is this thing is basically, like, genetically altered. Like, if we turned our DNA into being written in wingdings.
yeah, a little bit.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's written in very strange programming language that only Sorceremon can barely understand, and if he explained it to any of the humans, none of you would be able to roll high enough to understand it. You could have, like, you'd have to have maxed out computer and intelligence and pull all sixes. That would be the only way you could comprehend this gobbledygook. Although,
Yeah.
If you want to try and figure out what it is, you can roll, and you can figure out what it is. You might not be able to understand it, but you might be able to know what it is. Might have heard of it. So if you want to make a computer check.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have prodigious skills computer yet, but Sorcerermon
Well, I
will
mean, the
try.
humans could.
Oh,
Sorceremon understands it, but just barely. It's very complicated, but this is like... If you don't, you're not going to be able to understand it unless you roll all sixes and have 7 in both stats. But you might know what it is.
Jesus, what is use stats?
Sorry?
Well, I mean,
He has help.
he was like, wasn't he claiming some creation of the Alpha Digimon? It's like, Jesus Christ, what is your stats?
I think we've established he's just kind of a smug asshole at this point.
True.
I think he's claiming credit for something he didn't do.
He's a kid walking around. He's a kid. He's basically a kid you've given an M60 and a full drum of 50 caliber ammunition.
But yeah, Sorcerymon's like, I can try and explain it, but honestly, even to have more detail to do anything with it, we might have to knock out some more alpha Digimon in the future. I want to examine these more.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you don't get it, even with his explanation. That's...
So...
I will say it is a real programming language, and if you figure out what it is by what I'm about to post in the chat as to... here's an example of what it looks like. And yes, this is a real programming language.
Oh, Jesus.
This is an actual programming language. It's not a good one.
Oh, is this Temple OS?
No! Oh God, I
That's an
don't
operating
think
system.
that's an OS.
It's an OS that was programmed in its own special language.
No, this is...
No, that would only exist in like Holy Digimon, like Angemon.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's fair.
In Kudamon, Alpha
Look,
Kudamon.
if you don't know what I'm talking about,
Don't look it up.
look. You want to go for a YouTube series called Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, that would probably be the best way to deal with it, because oh God.
Which gives you a nice, easy to digest version of this poor, unfortunate man's life's work.
Yeah. But yes, that's sort of what it looks like.
Huh.
Well, this thing is clearly cursed.
Magic missile.
And out of character, I say we kill it now.
Yep. Give him the snips.
I still want to try and interrogate it,
Alright.
though. Also, just with the scanning, since we got on the programming language thing, Sorcerymon's now seeing the language. Do they have any idea how it's changing from Andromon, or is that still like not enough info yet?
Well, what did he roll? 28? That's pretty good. It's hard for him to roll higher than that. I think his highest is a 32. Yeah, well, he can figure out that, it takes time, and by the time he's figured it out, the Commandromon's coming around, but he figures out that basically, he's still a Digimon. All the code is in the places it should be, it's just a different, more complex kind of code, which results in a boost to power. And the unfortunate side effect of the, quote, respawn process being a bit buggy, shall we say. Basically, when these guys die, there's no guarantee they're going to reincarnate. It's a coin toss.
So, okay, the thing's coming around. As it does, Cal's like, okay, everyone that's a little squishy, step back. Everyone that's a bit beefy, be around it. Let's see if we can get some questions out of it. And he even pulls out the camcorder.
Looks pissed off. Looks around, realizes the situation is in. The serial number 817.
Those words?
Hello, 817. As you can see, you're in a bad spot right now. But right now, all we want to do is ask you some questions.
Serial number 817. Cal's not even gonna have to roll. Cal, this is your ballpark entirely.
Yeah.
So he would know this is kind of common for procedure for a military prisoner. You catch somebody as a prisoner of war. If they're a soldier, they'll start reciting their reciting name, rank, and stuff, and you can assume this is similar. It's gonna be. You can already tell this is gonna be a tough nut to crack. You're welcome to try, but it's gonna take a pretty tough check.
Since this is in Cal's wheelhouse, would I be able to make a persuade, but with his major aspect of private detective?
Yeah. Interrogating him, obviously.
Yep. And I think I'll have Sorcerermon do a brains to attempt to support.
I'm not sure there's much Sorcerymon can do here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's not Sorcerymon is a bookworm, not a detective. So I'm not sure he can lend a hand on this one. If you get any more, if you can get to the point where you can ask him questions, if you want to try and get him to divulge more technical information, though, Sorcerymon can definitely help with that.
All right, first let's attempt this persuade.
Pretty good. Wait, where's... That would be... Alright. Commandmon sort of realizes the situation it's in and doesn't say anything, but also doesn't repeat its serial number again.
Like, Cal kind of goes, we are serious. Now that we're not in a direct fight, we just want to ask questions. We prefer not to delete you. We especially worry about that because he holds the hand towards your mind. So my friend here had a look at your code.
Seems annoyed at that.
Did you know that what they did to you makes it possible you won't reincarnate?
It looks at you annoyed and says, I know what I signed up for.
Well then, you understand why it'd be best to work along so we don't really want to feel the need to kill you because it could be permanent.
No, it just says, turd traitor like that one, and nods over at Sister on, why the hell would I do that?
Okay, how to have Cal say this. Sorry, I'm trying to seriously think of the right things to say and what
fine.
angle Cal can do.
Figure it out. Gonna try and convince him to try and talk. I think Cal gets the sense you're probably not gonna get any deep dark secrets out of him. You might get some information, but you're not gonna he's not gonna give you everything you want to know, probably.
Oh yeah, no, this is a grunt. Cal's not expecting everything. Cal just does say it's not exactly, and I mean, Cal points to Sister Mon, and she's doing well for herself right now. She's stronger than ever. And I understand if you're worried about retaliation. We have some favor with the Olympus. We could see if you could have your safety assured at the village where Venusmon is. We already know your patrols avoid that area.
He doesn't seem to be buying it. You're gonna have to roll persuade on that. It's gonna be tricky. You don't have your major bonus back you up on this one.
At least be worth the attempt. It's not like Cal's lying.
No, but good soldiers follow orders.
Yeah, if anyone wants to back Cal up like this in support, feel free.
I don't think Oliver is very good at persuading people. Manipulating maybe a bit better, but not persuading. Well, intimidating
Not
people,
bad
I mean,
cop.
but... Yeah, I could do that, but not help with this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, he flames up, and he's not repeating serial number, but he's also not keen to tell you anything.
Dang it. Well, I've been having too many good rolls this session.
He says, if you think you're gonna milk me for intel, you might as well just kill me now. I ain't afraid of death. Not like you meatbags.
Well, we tried.
I would actually like to decipher intent on the not afraid of death comment.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. He's serious. You can tell he's dead serious. He ain't afraid.
And that is a terrible pun, Smug, but...
Wait, I actually got an idea.
Oh no.
So you're saying you're not afraid of death, right?
Negatory.
Your, what did you say? Serial number 892. Did you say something like that?
Serial number 817, meatbag, and don't you forget it.
Alright, serial number
He
817.
spits in your face.
Ooh.
Oliver smiles and takes it off. Alright, serial number 817. And are you fearful of a bad reputation? You said you don't want to be a traitor. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, pal. We're gonna find out the stuff we want to find out either way. And the only difference between if you tell us and if you don't is if you don't tell us, I'm gonna personally go ahead and tell all the Olympus we couldn't have done it without the help of serial number 817, who thankfully told us everything because he decided to support the good guys. So, if you're not afraid of death, we can give you that, and you can be remembered as a good soldier that died the death of a good soldier. But if you don't tell us the stuff, you're still gonna die. The only difference is they're gonna remember you as a traitor who told them everything and died anyways. How does it sound, pal?
He snorts and says, "You can kiss my tail, meatbag. Nobody's gonna believe that
Alright.
bull, Mon."
Well, there's one traitor already.
And it ain't me.
Vermont's
Sure thing.
looking progressively more and more uncomfortable.
Sure thing,
I,
well, I try to tell you stuff. So, serial number 817, I'm gonna take note of that one. And when your pals see you in a book, you can
with that all thing Oliver was doing, should he roll like a persuade or a manipulate or anything?
I mean,
It really wouldn't matter. He's not. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Uh,
then Oliver will
Cal kinda-
at Cal and say, well, pal, I tried, but if he doesn't fear bad reputation, I don't know what. Gangs usually fear that kind of stuff, so I don't have any more ideas.
And yeah, Cal's has a good enough decipher that he just knows we're not getting anything out of this Commandramon now.
Yep, not after that 13.
Yeah, Cal just goes, it's not like we'll never have an opportunity to talk to someone again and maybe get someone more agreeable. So, yeah, I guess that's all we have for questioning.
So, who's gonna finish him off?
Vermont, without missing a single beat, will just shoot him directly in the forehead.
Yep.
Commander Mon.
Hey.
Alright.
Yep. He
Ooh.
just he explodes into data and he's dead. However, his rifle is left behind. It stays where it was.
Oh,
Well,
metal.
Hardcore.
Well, Cal kind of looks at the rifle and it's like, well, I guess I can get Sorcerermon to upgrade this later. I mean, I guess that's how it had to end, but shit, that was a bit surprising, Sister Mon. I don't really see you hurt people too much.
And she's going to dust clean her gun a little bit, and she's going to give a look towards Oliver and say, "Really now, you made my decisions here. You made my decision to even be here sound pretty awful sounding."
I'm not disagreeing with you. Not after that.
Oh, cold sister, Mom.
If I cared even a little bit more about my reputation, I might be offended, but I don't. Watch what you say, though. You never know who will be listening.
I'll take the note.
Well, I guess she'll pick up the rifle. I guess this will do until I find myself a proper sword.
Oh, do you want to hold on to it? I was going to just have Cal hold on to it.
I mean,
I'll just hold on to it, and then there's find some proper use for it.
all right. So, what does the spear give you? +1 accuracy.
Plus
right?
one accuracy, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the rifle gives you +1 damage, but currently you have 1 magazine for it with 9 bullets.
Oh. Right,
So,
ammo.
Yeah, you have 9 shots left. Each magazine holds 10 shots. You can scavenge more if you can manage to get your hands on some, either by frisking them off of Commandramon or knocking out Commandramon and taking them.
Alright.
Of course, 1 magazine per group of Commandramon or Commandramon Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, no, Cal hands the rifle to Takashi and he's like, yeah, and remind me next time we have a chance to rest. Sorcerermon can probably upgrade that for you.
Speaking of Takashi, it's time for that survival check.
Oh, yeah! And now I have the gun bonus.
Guys can help him. Hey, his gun. Crab and gun.
CrabX gun!
All the memes are coming together.
The power of friendship and this gun I found!
Fucking great.
Sorcerermon will attempt to support the survival check.
Okay, is Sorcerermon particularly adept at survival?
Oh no!
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Sorcerermon has improved derived stat brains.
I know, but you've implied that's more scholarly than... You know.
Not true, but it's not like I'm figuring like Sorcerermon.
Yeah,
probably
alright,
read-
have him roll. He doesn't get to add technician to this. Not a technical thing.
Well, I wouldn't think he could add
No,
technician to
this
this.
is just he does get his dry brains, but he doesn't get to have a bajillion points added to his roll. Jesus Christ, this roll. Well, that is a success, but unfortunately, no dice. You wander for a while in the open plains and don't really see anything that resembles a grove. In fact, you're pretty sure you walked in a circle.
Okay, let's try that again.
Alright, so 2 more hours of travel. Karamon needs to roll recovery.
How are we still?
Yep.
How are we still having trouble getting around? It feels like we've been walking for ages.
Oh, funnily enough, Sorcerermon actually has the same modifier from their brains that
Okay.
Takashi does to survival.
So the next 2 hours pass uneventfully, and I need another survival check out of Takashi.
Alright. I am leading the way. Both pronunciations are acceptable.
I'll keep F Sorcerymon checking.
Practice challenge. Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. That's alright. Have Sorcerymon roll his.
Yeah, I figure A, yeah, Sorcerymon probably read up on this stuff. B, this is more
Yeah.
kind of where Sorcerymon's
Ooh,
from.
okay.
So
That...
Sorry, my buddy who's listening just sent me this.
Oh no. Crab
Oh,
with gun.
boy.
Oh no. Crab with gun. I'm becoming even stronger.
we gave the crab an AK. It's not a good day.
It's a good day.
Oh my god. I found. Oh no. I found the perfect image. It's
Oh boy.
hang on. I think this is from.
Oh yeah.
WikiHow. I don't know. It could be from an anime, but it looks like it looks very WikiHow.
Here you go, crap.
Have a scorpion.
You look like you need a submachine gun.
Technically, that's a machine pistol.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry.
I just wanted to make a submarine joke.
I know. Yeah, it's a submarine gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll allow it.
All right.
Crab of duty.
First
It's crab of duty. I'll allow it.
Back to the labo. All right. So 17, 19. I think 19 is a.
Yeah. All right.
That's plus 4, so that's 21.
All right. So. Here. Let's just. Throw down some of this. And. It takes you some time, but you do eventually spot what appears to be a bunch of trees in the distance.
Well, that look like a grove to anyone else?
Looks like one to me. And I'm tired of walking and seeing nothing, so we might as well check.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna need another survival check.
Oh boy.
I believe in you. Don't worry. No, that's not true. I don't believe in you at all. There's no way you're going to do this at all. Definitely not. You're definitely gonna flop and not
It
roll all
really
sixes.
does work. It's proven. It's just proven at this point.
Yeah, there we go. See? Yeah, so it takes you some time to find your way through it, but as you go through the trees, you eventually come across a small sort of as you walk, flowers start blooming and sort of forming a path.
I guess that's the way.
Oh, well, this is pleasant.
Maybe this is the Disney princess. Alright.
So you're following the path of flowers.
All
Yep.
right. follow them and eventually come to a small lake in the middle of a grove of trees.
Well, and we just only see the lake.
There's flowers around it. They appear to be some sort of lilies. They're currently pink in color, but as you approach, the pinkness starts to fade to a black. And a larger one, as the ground beneath you sort of shakes a bit, rises up out of the middle.
Oh, and you wanna? Okay, I gotta put mine.
Oh.
What?
I accidentally moved some of the tokens to the map layer. From the lily in the middle. What appears to be a sort of roughly small human-sized plant lady in what appears to be a Japanese school uniform, who yawns and stretches. And looks you over.
Morning, senpai.
Morning. She blinks blearily a couple of times and seems to realize who you are. You must be the humans.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to give you a test. She seems to.
Wait. Did we lose Renamon
Oh right,
during the travel?
no. I just forgot to put Renamon down. There we
go. At the word test, Sorcerermon actually holds up a hand.
She doesn't seem to acknowledge it. She seems to be deep in thought.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
So, we have our friend Renamon with us?
She's right there. She's right there. She's been with you the whole time.
No, yeah, that's what Sorcerermon was saying. Sorcerermon has a question.
Oh, okay.
Related. They were saying, we have our friend Renamon with us. And they're not bonded with a human, but they have been helpful. Are they allowed to take the test, or do they need to sit out?
Eventually, just goes, she sort of stutters and seems to be thinking. And she's basically half asleep. She's like, well, this is embarrassing as it is. I don't really have a test for you yet.
Oh.
Yeah, she sort of does that little, enemy hee thing where, fist on the side of the head, tongue out. Like, silly me. She's about to speak again when there's rustling in the tree line and a little pink thing that looks like a dragon fruit pops out. And,
What?
It seems to be panting after running on its tiny little legs. It looks to Banchoulillymon, who notices its sort of exhausted breathing and sort of serious expression, and jumps off the flower in the middle of the little pond there and lands on her feet here and kneels next to it and asks what the problem is. And it chitters for a bit before saying that its village is under attack, and it came to her for help. She sort of looks at it, looked at you, looks at it, looks at you, and says, well, there's your test.
Alright.
At least it's better than the DMV.
Yep. Better than the DMV.
I'm not sure if this is an academically acceptable way Cal just kind of elbow Sorcerymon. Well, of course, we'll help, obviously.
Yeah, that's the... Yeah, she just sort of looks at Sorcerymon disapprovingly, but nods at Cal. And she goes down and talks soothingly to the Pomamon, telling it that you'll help it. And for it to show you where its village is. And she sort of hypes you guys up a little bit as being heroes or whatever. Teacher, you forgot to give us homework. Sorcerymon is... hate to say it, but Sorcerymon is the Millhouse of this party. Sorcerymon is Millhouse, confirmed.
Sorcerymon's a freaking nerd!
Yeah, he's the nerd. Yes, the Pomamon seems very excited by this and sort of hops over and asks if you're actually going to help it.
Yeah, she pulls out his hero license.
The Pomamon seems amazed. It has stars in its little eyes. And asks you to follow it. Since there's another half hour till 5, and I'm worried about time because all the combats we've had take like an hour each. What is that? Yeah, basically Banchoulillymon. Yes, yeah, so I think we'll call it here for today. It's a little bit short,
right.
but I don't want the opposite. Brodo said he can't stay late, so...
Yep.
Next time, we're gonna pick up here, and you guys are gonna go help Pomamon and his little village, because Banchoulillymon...
We must save the village of adorable fruit birds.
Yep.
Banchoulillymon, like the government, is good at delegating.
Yeah, she's also... I mean, she was
Except that
asleep. She was literally sleeping on the job.
Except one thing.
Yeah.
We are incompetent.
Worry!
You can't be any less incompetent than her, I don't think.
I'm a big hero. I got a license
He's got
that
a
says
license
so.
to hero. Alright.
He does have. I guess I can't argue against that. You're certified.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna give you guys...
Joke's on you, Betcho Stigmon! Your stupid test made me stronger.
It's given me authority.
Yeah.
Really did get something out of it. It wasn't patience.
It wasn't patience.
Wait, I'm a teacher.
Yes, you learned nothing.
Oh no, it's happening again.
I'm an adult. Wait, I'm a teacher.
Oh no. Alright,
Any DP or XP this session?
yeah, you guys get 2 XP and 1 DP.
Alright.
You don't get much this session, but they're gonna make up for it next time.
Yep,
That
it's all
means
good.
your total XP is 38 and your total DP is 19.
XP.
Yep. That's right.
Wait,
Oh, total DP is 38?
No, total XP is 38.
That's what I meant. Total XP is 38. I must have missed one along the way because my total was showing as 36.
Yeah, you gain 2 XP and 1 DP. You gain
Oh, yeah, I
gain
am.
50% of the DP that you or 50% of XP and DP, or
Yeah,
two times DP and XP, whichever way you want to say it.
Yeah.
Ignore me. I'm done.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. This is the mid-tier rules, so it says that humans are meant to get XP at a 2-to-1 rate of bonus DP. I'm just shoring things up.
Next
What
session.
did you guys do? Again.
My extra health.
Go. Takashi can now cast gun. That up for next time. All right, and